All right. What's going on, party people? Traffic a little crazy out here today. I might have to get off a little earlier, take a back road to get home. Not even really a back road, but just an alternate route because there's a cop flying around. I don't know if he's going to an accident or something and all of that. I just wanted to ask a question, and feel free to answer it in the comment section or not at all. For those of you who have gotten into this business, did you even really have a dream of owning a business or accomplishing something? Because the way that I see people responding to opportunities to make money in this business does not coincide with what I've learned that business owners are supposed to be doing or trying to do. I keep hearing, all of these reasons to not make money. And I was listening to Les Brown, and he was talking about not letting anybody deter you from your dream, not letting anything deter you from your dream. And then I asked myself the question, do these notaries have a dream of writing? Like he said, don't let anybody deter you from writing that book, starting that business. And I'm like, was that even a dream of anybody? Because if it was, too many of you are letting these people who have no right in your life, no space in your life, no authority, no real influence in your life. They have no part. They're just an individual that's out here that might have been doing this here a touch longer than you, but everything they're telling you is centered around you not making it. I mean, that's really what it boils down to, is everything that they're telling you to do, advising you to do, encouraging you to do is centered on you actually not making it. And when I think back on the business owners that I know, the storefront people, the mobile car detailer people, the janitorial people, dentists, doctors. I mean, I know a lot of different business owners, and they don't run from opportunities to make money. They take every opportunity to build that clientele, to possibly turn somebody who wasn't a client or may have just wanted to get one item into somebody who could buy multiple items or get multiple services. So the question is, did you really just want to do this just to make some quick money? And if so, then that's you. But it's too many people who I believe are quick money makers out here currently. Oh my goodness, this car stinks. The exhaust from the car in front of me. There's too many people out here sharing information that's really from a hustler's mentality, that you're just trying to hustle and make a quick buck. And you have no plan, you have no goals, you have no objective. You really didn't even have a desire to do anything extra in your life to make money. But now this thing has fallen into your lap. And the reason why I've got this little look on my face because of the exhaust from this car kick up the AC a little bit. I'm just like, you have no desire. Or did you even have a desire? You probably didn't. And now you're in something and you're trying to figure your way out, or you've heard a few little tidbits of some information and you think that stuff is solid, because really your whole desire is really not to even really run a business. It's just to make some quick money. So somebody has told you some quick money tips and you're like, okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's it. That's the ticket right there. And then you're trying to share that with other people who have a desire to run a business, to grow a business, to take it into something that can provide for their family. But you're constantly chirping the hustler's mentality versus somebody who's out here trying to be a legit business owner. And that's a problem. That is a problem. I mean, like I was looking at, you look at any show where it talks about guys who are gangsters trying to go legit. At some point in time, they have to move away from being a hustler to being a legit business. And there's certain things and certain people they can't have in their life, and certain activities they cannot have in order to be a legit business person. Because those activities, that mindset, that hustler's mindset doesn't work in this realm. And it doesn't work with the people who you now have to be around legitimately. And you need to understand that. And you as a business owner, you need to push those people away out of your life. You need to stop listening to them. You need to stop following them. You need to stop associating with them. I don't care how cool they may seem. You need to remove yourself from them if all they are about is being a hustler, and never to move this business, move what they're doing into legitimacy. If they're constantly trying to find a way to skirt the system, to bend the system into what they want because they don't want to be legit, you're going to have to move from them. That's just the bottom line. To my brothers out there, fellas, okay, I know y'all look at all of those shows, all the gangster shows, Godfather, Harlem, all of that stuff. But when you look at any of those things, they all have a point where those guys are trying to go legit, and they trying to do things right for their family. Every mob movie, all of them, they try to do legit. Yeah, they start off with a little side this, side that, but they all try to make legit businesses so they can have generational wealth for their family. And what I'm saying to you as a man to man, you need to get off that tip of just being a hustler and go out here and hustle. Because, okay, hold on, dude. Because there's a difference between hustler and hustling. Hustler never tries to follow the rules. Hustlers just want to go out here and make the quick money and keep going, and they don't care who they leave laying on the side of the road. If you got the dollar amount they want, they'll take it from you and keep going. But somebody who knows how to hustle, they know how to go out here and they work the long hours. They work the hours that nobody else wants to work. Like Matherin said a couple of days ago on his YouTube channel, Matherin Notary up, I believe in Connecticut, I believe he's in. You know, you work the hours that nobody else wants to work. You do the jobs that nobody else wants to do and build yourself up. Hustlers don't do that. Hustlers look for opportunities. They go and take what other people have, but they never build anything legitimately. Now is the time for you to get legit with this business, legit with your mindset, all of that, in order for you to take this to the next level. You know, somebody commented about, you know, they was told not to take an order because it was $75. I think one notarization, a couple of signatures. How do you not do that for $75? What is wrong with that? And yes, I mean, yeah, I'm on my soapbox again with this thing because it's really, really hindering and hurting notaries. And those of you who are new with doing business, you're struggling. You're struggling. You're trying to figure this thing out, and it's like, okay, you're having a hard time. Okay, that's why it's package. You're having a hard time with this. And I get it. You really want to be successful. You really have a desire to be successful. But is it your dream to be successful as a business owner? If it is, you gotta change the way you're going about doing things. You gotta change the people who you're listening to, because some of these cats are not legit. You're gonna have to question them. You're gonna have to challenge them on the statements that they make. If you're unwilling to do that, you're going to be all over the place. I've never been a part, and I've been a part of a lot of business ventures. I've been in network marketing and all of that. And I've never been in a industry or a business opportunity where the people have spent so much time telling other people what not to take in order to make money. Don't do this, don't do that. And y'all have heard me say this again. And I'm like, this is really a problem. What the solution is simple. Those of you who really want to do this, do it. And if you ignore them from the standpoint of don't take them advice, challenge them on their advice, make them prove their advice, show me the receipts on you not getting up off your seat for $150 and show me that you're making the dollar amount that you say you want to make each month, then I might want to almost try to listen to you. A lot of people won't do that. You won't challenge these folk, and then they just keep going and going. They're like bullies. They're bullying you into believing that what you're trying to do, what you know to do, what you've prayed and sought information to do and get guidance on to do, and you see, okay, this will work for me. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, he said don't do that. Well, who the heck is he to tell you not to take this dollar amount that can put money in your family's pockets? Tell me, who is that person? They don't know your situation. They don't. So all I'm saying is, just trying to see what the time is. Y'all got to man up, woman up, and go out here and do this business and stop letting these people punk y'all. Because that's what they're doing. They punking y'all, and then they flip back and around and taking those orders that they tell y'all not to take. And that's been proven from many other people who have talked to me. They're like, yeah, these people saying this, and then they going back and doing it themselves. So stop believing the hype. Stop believing that you're just going to be instant millionaire off of Notary. Anything out here takes work. And if you're new coming into this business and you think that just because you heard somebody brag about what they're doing on their YouTube channel and all of that, that's going to offer you, nah, ain't messing, and that you can just go out and do it too, you better think twice. You really better do your research, because most of the people aren't. And this thing is blowing up in a lot of people's face. A lot of people it's blowing up and it's not working. And it's getting to the point where, people are quitting the business because they've listened to the wrong folk. They executed the wrong information, and they have no recourse because you chose to listen to them. And now you're trying to figure this thing out, and you wasted time. You've wasted so much time trying to be a hustler and get over on the system, and not understanding the system and figuring out how to work within it so that you can grow your business. But you tried to beat the system, and the system has beaten you. And now you don't know what to do. And now you got to talk to your spouse. That person whose advice you listen to, they ain't there to talk to your spouse. You got to talk to your spouse. You got to talk to your family. You got to explain to them why you're going to quit this after you done spent $3,000 to be in it. And they're like, wait a minute, I thought you was supposed to be rocking and rolling. What happened? That's all you can do is just, that's it. That's all you can do. You can't even say anything. You know that move. Somebody, I thought you're supposed to be making all this money, and then you want to say something, but you realize that anything that come out your mouth is just going to make the situation worse. So you just and go in the room and shut the door and hope they don't ever bring it up again. And this is what I've been trying to avoid for all of y'all. I'm trying to do everything I can, and it's happening now. It's happening. The great falling away of this notary business from people who hopped out here, listened to the wrong information. It has now begun. But those of you who got your heart right, your mind right, you can weather this and you can go out here and do this business, and everything is going to be fine. You just got to get the right information. And not saying that it's all centered on me or coming from me. There's a lot of other great resources out there. But you got to figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, why you want to do it. And don't let anybody deter you from that. And make sure that whatever you decide to do with this business is solid, legit, and you got receipts on why you're supposed to do it this way. If you're going to charge $150 for every single thing you do, then make sure you have legitimate just cause for doing that. Not just because somebody told you to do it, but that the market in your area will actually support that fee. If it will, charge on. If it won't, you adjust. That's what you got to do, people. Peace.